Chris Martin, the legendary Coldplay frontman whose soul-stirring hits like Viva la Vida, Fix You, and The Scientist have defined a generation, unleashed a thunderbolt of admiration during an impromptu late-night interview at a sun-drenched Los Angeles studio, his voice trembling with awe as he extolled the extraordinary unity of Taehyung and his BTS brothers. Just days after Taehyung's tearful discharge from military service on June 10, 2025, following an 18-month odyssey of duty, Martin's unexpected praise has ignited a wildfire of intrigue. Why would a rock titan, who shared microphones with Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Bruce Springsteen, find such profound inspiration in this K-pop dynasty? Strap in for a roller coaster ride, because the saga of their bond, resilience, and genius is about to explode into a narrative so captivating it'll keep you on the edge of your seat, craving every twist and turn. Picture the scene. A dimly lit Ella studio, the air humming with the electric buzz of creativity, where Martin reclined in a leather chair, a playful glint in his eyes, recounting a serendipitous encounter with Taehyung at a star-studded charity gala in New York last December. Hosted to raise funds for global education. The room fell silent as Martin described watching Taehyung charm a room of A-listers, his deep voice humming a snippet of Sweet Night, to a captivated audience that included Hollywood heavyweights. There's something almost otherworldly about how Taehyung and BTS flow as a single soul, he confessed, his British accent wrapping each syllable with reverence, as if unveiling a sacred secret. This isn't mere flattery from a seasoned artist. It's a bold proclamation about a group that's obliterated cultural barriers, merging Korean tradition with a global sound that resonates from Seoul's neon streets to Seattle's rainy avenues. Taehyung, just returned from the grueling trials of military life alongside Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga, steps into a world electric with anticipation, and Martin's cryptic admiration suggests a hidden alchemy that's propelled BTS to the stratosphere. Could it be a mystical blend of harmony, heart, and hustle that even a global icon like Martin can't decode? And what untold tales of triumph lurk beneath this magnetic allure? Dig deeper into the crucible of their unity, and you'll unearth its origins in a military saga that rivals the greatest war epics. Since December 2023, Taehyung, Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga dove headfirst into South Korea's mandatory service, a relentless gauntlet of physical drills, emotional isolation, and societal scrutiny that could shatter the strongest alliances. Yet, Martin was visibly moved when he learned of Taehyung's leadership in Yongkyon camp, where he transformed cold barracks into a haven of song, orchestrating impromptu sing-alongs that echoed his May 26 concert, a night when his golden voice wove a tapestry of unity among soldiers under a canopy of stars. They hold each other up like a family, no matter the distance or the darkness, Martin marveled, his tone laced with intrigue, as if he stumbled upon a puzzle begging to be pieced together. He recounted hearing from a mutual friend how Taehyung comforted a homesick recruit with a lullaby, a gesture that rippled through the camp. Is it the shared trenches of military life, enduring 5 a.m. wake-ups, endless marches, and the weight of national duty, that weld this unbreakable bond? A tenacity as rooted in American rock ethos as it is in the universal language of human connection? The mystery deepens with every note they've sung through adversity, teasing a story of survival that could inspire epics. Shift your gaze to the musical mastery that has Martin utterly spellbound. Taehyung's discharge on June 10, 2025, arrived amid hushed rumors of a BTS reunion that have fans holding their breath, and Martin dropped a jaw-dropping revelation. He's been spinning Taehyung's Layover album on loop, dubbing it a soulful revelation that rivals the soulful depths of Otis Redding or Aretha Franklin. But the praise doesn't stop there. He lauded the group's collaborative genius, pointing to Suga's gritty, self-produced masterpiece Daechwita, Jungkook's soaring acrobatic vocals on Euphoria, and Taehyung's emotive cinematic depth in Love Wins All, screened at Muju on June 6, as a trifecta of talent that defies categorization. It's as if they're orchestrating a living symphony with every breath, every heartbeat, he enthused, his words painting a picture of artistic alchemy that blends K-pop precision with rock's raw emotion. Martin even hinted at a late-night jam session where Taehyung improvised a haunting melody that left him speechless. What undiscovered layers of creativity simmer within their collective genius? And how might this harmonious force, tempered by military discipline, redefine their upcoming masterpiece? The anticipation hangs thick, like the final chord of a Coldplay ballad waiting to resolve into a new dawn. Cast your mind back to their odyssey. 7 young dreamers from modest Korean towns, Seoul's gritty alleys, Busan's fishing docks, catapulted to global stardom with chart toppers like Dynamite, Butter, and Permission to Dance. Martin, who joined forces with BTS for the 2021 cosmic hit My Universe, reminisced about those marathon studio sessions in London, where Taehyung's spontaneous ad-libs danced with Jungkook's meticulous harmonies, while Jimin's delicate flourishes and Suga's rhythmic beats layered a soundscape of unity. They don't just perform together, they exist as one entity, a living, breathing organism, he reflected, his voice carrying a hint of wonder, as if he's glimpsed a rare celestial alignment during a solar eclipse. This unity faced its fiercest test during their military hiatus, yet Taehyung's May concert, where he led soldiers in a soulful spring day under a moonlit sky, proved their spirit unyielding, with videos of the event going viral among ARMY. What silent sacrifices, late-night rehearsals foregone, personal dreams deferred, have they endured to preserve this cohesion, and how will this resilience echo in the anthems they're poised to unleash upon their return? The intrigue is a siren call to every music lover, promising a saga of triumph over tribulation. The military chapter enriches their legend with hues of heroism that could fill a Hollywood blockbuster. Taehyung's service, punctuated by concerts that lifted spirits in Yongkyon, revealed a leader's soul, while Jungkook's spirited sing-alongs in his camp, complete with dance moves mimicking Black Swan, reflected Taehyung's ripple effect across the ranks. Martin, a philanthropist whose championed causes from climate action to refugee support, was deeply touched by this, recalling a letter from a soldier who credited Taehyung's music with saving his morale. They transformed struggle into a melody of hope, turning barracks into ballrooms, he said, his voice cracking with emotion, drawing a parallel to his own band's journey through the chaos of early tours. This resilience transcends borders. It's a narrative that could inspire an American garage band in Austin, a Tokyo pop trio in Shibuya, or a folk ensemble in Dublin. What wellsprings of courage, perhaps forged in the frostbitten mornings of training or the quiet nights of reflection, propel them to shine amidst hardship, and how will this forge a sound that resonates from Nashville's honky-tonks to Nairobi's vibrant streets? The question teases the imagination with every beat. Don't overlook the fans, ARMY, who pulse at the core of this unity like the rhythm section of a rock band. Martin was astounded by the global outpouring following Taehyung's June 10th discharge, with fans lighting up social platforms with love, fan art and countdowns to a reunion, a fervor that rivaled Coldplay's own Glastonbury crowds. They forged a community as devoted as any I've witnessed, a tribe that spans continents, he noted, comparing it to the loyal followers who've packed Wembley Stadium for his band's shows. Taehyung's tearful embrace with Jimin on May 20th, a moment captured in a viral video showing their laughter amidst tears, mirrors the group's collective devotion to ARMY, a bond strengthened by letters Taehyung wrote to fans from the camp. What enchanting magic, perhaps a mix of gratitude, shared dreams and unyielding support, binds this fan-artist alliance, and how will it propel BTS into a new era of dominance, outshining even the brightest pop constellations? The excitement crackles like static before a thunderstorm, urging fans to lean closer. Martin's admiration extends to their cultural revolution, a movement that could rival the British invasion of the 1960s. As an American music titan, he views BTS as a conduit between East and West, with Taehyung's haunting performance in Love Wins All, screened at Muju on June 6, drawing tears from audiences worldwide, weaving a story that speaks to every soul, from a rancher in Texas to a student in Mumbai. They're not just playing the game, they're rewriting the rulebook, flipping the script on what music can be, he proclaimed, envisioning a seismic shift that could see K-pop Grammy wins or Coldplay BTS collaborations dominate the charts. How will Taehyung's return, fortified by this unity and honed by military discipline, reshape global pop culture, blending K-pop's intricate choreography with Western rock's raw energy? The horizon stretches wide, promising a future as dazzling as a Hollywood red carpet premiere and as heartfelt as a Korean family reunion, leaving us to wonder what bold new frontiers they'll conquer. Consider their personal evolution, a journey marked by trials that could fill a memoir's pages. Suga's DUI ordeal in 2024, a public stumble that tested their resolve, saw Taehyung's quiet support, sending handwritten notes of encouragement, and the group's steadfast silence speak louder than headlines, earning Martin's deepest respect. They guard each other like knights of old, Their loyalty a shield against the world's judgment, he said, his admiration painting them as warriors of art and heart. This loyalty, coupled with Taehyung's growth from the vulnerable stigma to his cinematic turn in Love Wins All, hints at a comeback that could eclipse Coldplay's global tours or U2's stadium spectacles. What unseen battles, perhaps sleepless nights crafting lyrics, tense discussions over creative direction, or the weight of national pride, have they waged behind closed doors, and how will this unity illuminate their next stage conquest, turning Seoul's Olympic Stadium into a global beacon? The suspense is a masterstroke of narrative tension, pulling us deeper into their saga as Taehyung eases back into civilian life. Martin's parting words resonate like a prophetic chorus. BTS is a force of nature because they are one, a single flame forged in the fires of adversity. With Jimin still serving until his discharge in 2026, and a reunion looming like a crescendo on the horizon, the world holds its breath for their return. Taehyung's voice, refined in the camps through nightly rehearsals with soldiers, stands ready to lead this charge, guided by a bond Martin deems unbreakable as steel, yet as tender as a lullaby. He hinted at a secret project, a possible Coldplay BTS collaboration, that could drop before year's end, adding fuel to the fire. What grand spectacles, perhaps a world tour kicking off in LA, a live album recorded in Seoul, or a cinematic documentary, await on the horizon, and how will this unity captivate hearts from Broadway's glittering marquees to Busan's bustling markets? For fans and curious newcomers, the answer is a tantalizing enigma, a melody yet to be played, promising a crescendo that will echo through time and leave an indelible mark on music history.